All right, folks, let's take a live look outside. We're going to have a much nicer morning this morning. Still pretty chilly, though, but a warming trend is on the way. I'll have your forecast coming up.
Plus, the trial of the man accused of killing an Everett police officer has ended. What the verdict was, coming up. And a bill to reduce restrictions on police chases is getting more and more support from law enforcement across Washington. Good Morning Northwest continues right now.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
I'm Jason Valentine. Welcome to Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
We're going with Taco Tuesday.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Sounds delicious. So.
I know it's breakfast for most folks, but it's kind of lunchtime. It sounds delicious for us.
Yeah, exactly. It's close to our lunchtime.
Yeah.
So.
All right, folks, let's take a quick look outside. A much nicer Tuesday this morning than we did yesterday. We're starting to see a little bit of light. And folks, we're going to see mostly clear skies today, though we have a shot of seeing an afternoon shower or two. If it does come to your area, it will be quick. We have just a hint of snow still in the upper elevations of the Blue Mountain area, so just a little bit there, but we're going to see clearing across the board. Highs are going to be in the mid to lower 50s today for Yakima. Still, we're about 5 to 10 degrees off of our average for this time of year, but we're going to continue to see some sunshine, and these cool temperatures will last through tomorrow, Wednesday, though it looks like a lovely day. But we do have a warm up for some of our areas on Thursday and other areas on Friday. But we also have showers to talk about coming very late tomorrow night into Thursday morning, and that warm up for your weekend, and then, well, a cool down after that. So we're looking very springy for this week. I'll get you prepared for your Tuesday and the week ahead, my forecast. That's coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
A jury in Snohomish County has convicted a 51-year-old Kennewick man of killing an Everett police officer just over 1 year ago. The Everett Daily Herald reports Officer Dan Rocha was on patrol late last March when he saw Richard Rotter moving guns between two cars in the parking lot of a Starbucks. Rotter was already a convicted felon at the time and not allowed to have guns. Police body camera video shows they talked for several minutes, but when Rocha went to arrest Rotter, Rotter shot the officer several times, then ran over him while leaving the scene. Rotter crashed a few blocks away. Yesterday, the jury found him guilty of aggravated first-degree murder. He's set for sentencing 2 weeks from yesterday. Washington state sheriffs and police chiefs have been vocal in supporting a bill that would give law enforcement more discretion when it comes to vehicle pursuits. But Cap KVUE's Emily Goodell spoke to local law enforcement about whether they could use new technology to avoid police chases.
Yakima County Sheriff Bob Udell says deputies know vehicle pursuits are a risk.
I wouldn't want my wife killed because we're chasing a stolen car. That's property. Let it go.
But he says sometimes it's worth it.
But there's other stuff. Oh yeah, the crimes against people. That stuff needs to be, people need to be held accountable.
In Yakima County, they can sometimes track vehicles using flock cameras.
But the flock camera is limited, like anything else. It can tell us the car, and maybe it's stolen or the car's a suspect, but the flock cameras don't always identify who's behind the wheel. So what does that take? It's personal contact with a deputy.
Without getting an ID, Chris Whitsett with the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office says there's not much they can do.
The best we can do is do our best to identify vehicles and then follow up. I mean, we just have to try to fill in the blanks.
In Washington state, deputies can't pursue cars unless they're pretty sure the driver is intoxicated or definitely sure they're a suspect in a specific violent or sexual crime.
Someone can assault a law enforcement officer and drive away. Someone can steal a car. Someone can steal a cop car. There's really a lot of kind of shocking examples of what this law permits people to just do. And if they can drive away, that's it.
Like a driver speeding 111 miles per hour in Thorpe.
4 law enforcement officers turned on their lights, but none of them had the legal requirement to continue following if that person drove away. And then you know that what happened was the death of 2 kids, unfortunately.
In a head-on crash in Sunnyside. Senate Bill 5352 gives deputies more leeway on how certain they have to be that they have the right person. But what they really want to do is make their own choice about whether to pursue.
When the danger of them escaping is, all things considered, a greater danger to the public than the danger of the pursuit itself.
Reporting Emily Goodell, Cap KVUE Local News.
The bill has been endorsed by the Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs and is currently working its way through the legislature. And that bill is, as I mentioned, working its way through the legislature, but it's not yet scheduled for a final vote. And the end of the 2023 legislative session is coming up this month. State lawmakers have until April 12th, which is next Wednesday, to finish voting on proposals. The session ends on April 23rd. WSU Tri-Cities unveiled a new statue Monday morning. It's a replica of the Cougar statue on the Pullman campus, commissioned and donated by WSU alum Gary Schneidmiller. He is hoping to bring this statue to each Washington State University campus. WSU Tri-Cities Chancellor Sandra Haynes explained that the campus is doing a lot to expand toward meeting the needs of the community, focused in energy and energy production.
Behind us is the Bioproduct Sciences Engineering Laboratory, and just last week we announced that we have a partnership with Snohomish County in sustainable aviation fuel. So a lot of research goes on in that building around bioproducts, bio-natural gas, biodiesel, and sustainable aviation fuel.
Chancellor Haynes says the university is also hoping to have more announcements coming at the end of the month with the Institute for Northwest Energy Futures as they look at how to move into a decarbonized future. We have an update this morning about 9-year-old Emily Wynn, the Tri-Cities golfer who competed at the National Drive, Chip and Putt Finals in Augusta, Georgia. Emily placed 5th in her division and had the highest putt score in the group. A total of 80 junior golfers made their way from regionals to compete in the National Skills Competition, which is designed to get children and young teens interested in the sport. And local baseball is back. The Tri-City Dust Devils invite fans to tonight's first ever Fan Fest. That's at Gisa Stadium tonight at 6. The Boys of Summer return to the Diamond for their season opener this Thursday, April 6th. Fans can get a magnet schedule and will get to see fireworks after the game. And Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
Folks, a much nicer Tuesday we're waking up to, and average, maybe a little cooler than average day ahead, but we have warmer temperatures to talk about. I have my full forecast getting you ready for your Tuesday coming right up.
Plus, the 2023 men's national champions have been crowned. All the action from last night's championship game when we come back.
Time to get busy, because there's only 4 episodes left.
What's this now?
Until the series finale of The Goldbergs.
What? Why is your hair all mussy? Were you breakdancing?
Yes?
Pop in and lock in.
Wednesday on ABC.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more, with a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade, all with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
Sundown M Ranch promotes patient-centered integrated care that focuses on the mind, body, and spirit. At Sundown M Ranch, the patient is the reason we are here. We take pride in our reputation of assisting individuals and family members through a difficult process with compassion, respect, and confidentiality.
Sundown M Ranch saved my life.
Last month, I celebrated 31 years of sobriety.
Sundown M Ranch. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard.
We need a hose.
Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Jennifer Garner talks her new TV project with pal Reese Witherspoon.
I couldn't jump at it fast enough, honestly.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KVU. Portion of Cap KVU sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. It's 6:09 on this Tuesday morning, and this morning, college basketball has a new champion. For the 5th time in the school's history, the University of Connecticut men are bringing home a national title. ABC's Andrew Dimbert has more.
Overnight, the UConn Huskies winning the NCAA Men's Basketball Championship.
And the Huskies have their dreams come true.
Dominating San Diego State after a back and forth to start the game.
Top scorer for the Aztecs, and he gets the roll and bounce.
But then winning by 17 points. UConn hoisting its 5th title, all won within the last 25 years, the most by any school in that span. The Huskies' run seemingly inevitable, as UConn won every game in the tournament by double digits.
We have the 4 national championships coming in, right? We've been striving for number 5. Now we got our own. Now we got our own.
Despite trailing nearly the entire game, San Diego State never gave up, managing to cut the lead to 5 with under 6 minutes remaining. But UConn responded with a 3 and never looked back, ending the Aztecs' remarkable run.
They were the better team, and they're deserving national champs. But I love my team. I love my locker room.
Adama Sanogo named the Final Four's most outstanding player. The 6'9" junior from Mali, scoring 17 points and grabbing 10 boards. The 21-year-old, who speaks 4 languages, delivering the final word before cutting down the nets.
I just want to say, anything is possible. Just believe in yourself. Make sure you make the right decision. I think everything is possible, so just believe in yourself.
Andrew Dimbert, ABC News, New York.
And this is Dan Hurley's first NCAA title as a head coach. Coming up, a Tri-Cities woman shares her story of almost losing her life savings to crypto scammers. Folks, I'll return with your first alert weather forecast on this Tuesday morning. A much nicer morning so far. You're watching Good Morning Northwest. We'll be right back.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest air quality specialist. We offer filtration products for all your commercial, industrial, and manufacturing needs. From cooling towers to industrial dust collection systems, commercial buildings, schools, hospitals, or manufacturing facilities, we have you covered. Call today and schedule your free facility site evaluation. We'll send a certified air filter specialist to your site to evaluate your filter requirements. Call or click today. Pure Filtration Products.
Everyone knows that a cake is the centerpiece of every special moment. You want it to be unforgettable. Deli Cakes Custom Bakery in Kennewick makes visions come to life, whether the occasion may be from weddings, birthdays, quinceañeras, and more. Let Angelica and her team make your dreams come true. Stop in today.
At the Blue Mountain Station Cooperative in Dayton, Washington, we offer you the Pacific Northwest's finest local products. Fresh baked goods, locally grown produce, artisan cheese, fresh roasted coffee, wine, honey, and so much more. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
Next Extra, Gordon is just days away from walking away.
It's very emotional, there's no denying it.
We've got James on his final shows and one final Tom Cruise surprise.
It's so ridiculous.
Next Extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Cap KVU.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, 1 sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
Looking to unwind after a long day? Come to Proof, where we serve up delicious food and a lively atmosphere. From craft beers to gourmet burgers, we have something for everyone. Join us at one of our 2 locations, Pasco or Kennewick. Proof, a gastropub experience.
It's one of the most awesome sights in the Pacific Northwest.
It's hard to decide which direction to look at. It's a very humbling experience.
And it's just a short drive from the Tri-Cities.
You appreciate what we've been given.
Fly the Northwest over Palouse Falls. Cap give you local news at 6 tonight.
Barney's had the best dressing room lighting, and they knew that if you lit women well, they would buy anything.
Next live, Emma Thompson and Mel B.
Today at 9 on Cap KVU. Cat KVU First Alert Weather, helping keep you and your family safe. Now, Cap KVU First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning. Hope you're having a wonderful morning so far, and much nicer morning this morning. We don't have any snow except for in the upper elevations of the Blue Mountain region. A nice Tuesday is ahead, and a warming trend is coming soon, but then a cooling trend will follow it. So it doesn't look like it's going to be sticking around for too long. So we do have just a little bit of showers going on in the upper elevations of the Blues, and actually just to the south of Canal, but that is moving on. And folks, we're looking at a beautiful morning so far. Now our futurecast, we're going to be looking nice today. Plenty of sunshine, but we do have a chance of getting just a shower or two as we get into our late afternoon, early evening. Looking very nice for our Wednesday, but yes, we have more showers coming in very late Wednesday into Thursday morning, and that's going to stick around. Looks like we're going to see spotty showers for our Tuesday. So we're keeping a close eye on that, and those showers could persist into Friday morning. So a little bit of shower activity on our way as we end our work week. But today, tomorrow, looking very nice. Right around that freezing mark. Hey, Yakima, you got to the freezing mark, just 23 an hour ago. Still, Prosser waiting to warm up a little bit, but very chilly morning, mostly clear skies, so hence no heat being held in. So for our temperature trend, we are going to start warming up as we get to either Thursday or Friday, depending on where you're at. This is for the Tri-Cities, getting finally at the average. We've been well below the average for weeks, it seems like, and then we'll slowly build up towards Monday, but then we're going to see a drop off as we get into the our next work week. So folks, enjoy the average temperatures while we can. We're going to see these winds slow down into our evening hours, and not too much wind for tomorrow, maybe a little bit of a push here and there, but we are going to be seeing winds return for our Friday and our Saturday, 15 to 20 to maybe 25 mile per hour winds at times. So more blustery conditions heading our way this weekend. So the Dust Devils season opener, home opener, 2 days away Thursday evening. Easter is 5 days away, and that NFL draft right here on Cap KVU ABC is 3 weeks from Thursday. So as we look at our highs today, mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley and right around 50 for Ellensburg. Moving into the mid-Columbia, mid-50s today, on par with yesterday. And if you can believe it, the Blues are a little bit warmer than they were yesterday. Mid-40s yesterday, upper 40s today. We're looking to see those start to warm up as we get to the latter part of our work week. So for the Yakima region, we're looking very nice today and tomorrow, but then those showers come in late Wednesday into Thursday morning, and possibly spotty showers for your Thursday. 53 there, but then getting to the 60s as we get into Friday and into our weekend. Could see some residual showers Friday, Saturday, but more sunshine than not. And Easter Sunday, 62. Overnight lows get above that freezing level starting Wednesday, late night, and stay there at least through the weekend. In the Tri-Cities area, mid to upper 50s through tomorrow, mid 60s through Thursday through Saturday, yes, Sunday as well. Then a little warmer on your Monday, but then again, expect to see that cool down come back as we get into our next work week. But for your Tuesday, maybe a quick shower or two today, but they'll be very quick and move along. But more sunshine than not for your Tuesday, though we are staying chilly. We are looking very nice today, and tomorrow, just get ready for that rain to return late Wednesday into Thursday morning.
We're constantly hearing about scams, especially those targeting the older population. A Tri-Cities woman was seconds away from being scammed out of her life savings. Now she's thanking the people who stepped in to prevent it and warning others.
Christine Altsina, a retired nurse and Vietnam veteran, enjoys a quiet life in Kennewick. She never thought she'd almost lose her entire life savings to scammers. It all started while browsing on her iPad.
And all of a sudden this pops up and it's frozen, I thought. I didn't know. And I was supposed to call a number.
She says a woman calling herself Sarah picked up the phone.
Introduced me to the fact that my identity had been stolen.
And then she started talking to a man named Peter, claiming he was a federal government employee.
He asked that if I had money in the bank, we could take it out before everything was frozen, and put it some safe place.
Christine says the man ordered her to drive to the bank, drain her accounts except for $1,000, and follow his directions.
The whole time he was saying, don't talk to anybody, don't call anybody. I was terrified. And I do have PTSD, but I just felt later when I thought about it, I said I was trapped. that was the feeling you get. You're trapped.
After a teller counted all her money, Christine was ordered to go to the Kennewick Walmart and purchase gift cards totaling the amount of money she had.
This is ridiculous. So I said to him, I can't do this. He said, okay, well, the other way we can do it, he says, we can go to a Bitcoin machine. There's one on Clearwater at a Shell station.
Christine tried to work the Bitcoin kiosk when a gas station employee stepped in.
He said, excuse me, but are you talking to a family member? And I must have looked puzzled and looked at him. He said, there's been somebody who was scammed on this machine. All of a sudden, the pieces starting to fall into place, and the man in my ear is saying, head back to your car. We'll have to initiate, this search warrant now for you, or, the arrest warrant and things. And I said, don't bother, I'm heading to the police station myself, and hung up on him.
The 5-hour saga ended just like that. Christine drove to the Kennewick police station where an officer talked to the scammer and explained what was likely going on.
They would have scanned those gift card numbers, or the virtual wallet has a number on the back of it too, and they would scan that and then they could cash it anywhere they want. And they use that because they can't track them.
She says all the signs were there, but in the moment she was terrified. Christine is grateful for the Shell station employees who spoke up.
He saved my life. He was my guardian angel.
And now she wants others to beware of the signs of a scam.
Think this through. Don't give your money to somebody that you don't know. It's all a scam.
Christine wanted to thank Zoe and Jose at the Shell on Clearwater for thwarting this scam attempt. According to the Office of Crime Victims, there are so many scams going around, everything from people pretending to be your grandchildren asking for money to tech support scams. If you or a loved one is a victim of elder fraud, you can contact the number on your screen. When we return on Good Morning Northwest, asthma often has an impact on a person's sleep, but a new study finds poor sleep habits could actually cause asthma.
Welcome to Sage Brewing Company. We're the Tri-Cities premier location for great beer and a laid-back environment. Come and try our new Hanson Park location where we've got a fully covered patio to host you and your four-legged friend. Come for the beer, stay for the fun. We'll see you at Sage Brewing Company.
Hi, I'm Bruce Shaver. These are my two sons, Gary and John, and we built this deck.
We won't settle for anything less than contractor grade.
So we get all of our building materials and supplies from Par.
Par, family owned since 1930. Go where the builders go.
What are you gonna build?
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it. Crush it with Mavorite.
Conquer it with Mavorite.
Cure it with Mavorite. Mavorite cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Mavorite stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Mavorite with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C? Crush it with Mavorite.
Conquer it with Mavorite.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Mavorite.
Ask your doctor about Mavorite. AbbVie could help you save.
Click It RV Tri-City Superstore has gone mad with huge discounts on a huge selection of top brand RVs, which means the lowest prices, factory incentives, and rebates.
You guys gotta beat the spring rush and get in here now.
Shop online and find the floor plan you like, then build it, price it, and click it. Or come to the Pasco Autoplex. From travel trailers to fifth wheels, toy haulers to motorhomes, the huge indoor-outdoor RV show is here. Get a better RV and the lowest price guarantee only at Click It RV Tri-Cities or ClickItRV.com.
Be a winner like me and get to Click It RV.
When you or your loved one has been seriously injured, you want the best law firm on your side. Abeta Nelson Injury Law is the most highly awarded and experienced personal injury firm in Central Washington. Our office has secured the most million-dollar car crash recoveries in Central Washington. You can trust us to have your back. The time for bringing your claim is limited, so don't wait. Call us today for a no-obligation consultation. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Portion of KFKV sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
24 on this Tuesday morning. Well, a new study says poor sleep may put you at greater risk for developing asthma. Researchers in the UK already knew that people with asthma often have sleep issues and that asthma can get worse at night. They asked the question, can poor sleep actually cause the common respiratory disease? A 10-year study that looked at 450,000 people seems to indicate the answer is yes. The authors say people with a genetic predisposition and poor sleep habits were twice as likely to develop asthma than people in a low-risk group. The study indicates that getting a good night's sleep can even help people with genetic susceptibility. I don't know why I get hung up on that word, Jill. Susceptibility for the condition. The research was published in the journal BMJ Open Respiratory Research. So according to the CDC, adults need at least 7 hours of sleep at night, but the agency says 1 in 3 Americans have a sleep deficit. Well, the Department of Health and Human Services is working on several initiatives to reduce the amount of cancer deaths in the country. Cancer is currently the second leading cause of death in the U.S. The plan builds on President Biden's 2016 Cancer Moonshot Initiative. One part of the plan is preventing cancer with vaccines and determining what environmental toxins cause cancer. They hope to focus on prevention-driven clinical trials and engage a more diverse group in the research. The National Cancer Institute will take the lead on the plan and will work with the rest of the government and the private sector. Well, coming up next, 3 Tennessee House representatives are in danger of being expelled from office after their involvement in a protest calling for gun reform. We'll be right back, everyone.
Jack, we think you're gonna love this. Corn chicken. Corn chicken. Corn chicken.
So,
get out. Right, okay.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
No matter where life takes you, how it changes you or how you change your life, I want you to always come back to remembering our love.
Maybe everything is different, maybe not all bad, where the main things are centered to help us come around. Oh, love is the common ground.
Hey fans, Eric the Peanut Guy here to tell you that Dust Devils Baseball is back with affordable family fun all season long. Join me at Geisa Stadium on Thursday, April 6th for opening night. We'll kick off the new season with our annual magnet schedule giveaway thanks to Tri-Cities Community Help. We conclude the evening with a spectacular post-game fireworks show presented by CEO Energy. And on Saturday, April 8th, come out for more post-game fireworks thanks to Yoke's Fresh Market. For tickets, visit DustDevilsBaseball.com. Dust Devils Baseball. It'll blow you away.
This Thursday through Saturday only, it's the 3-day sale at Furniture Row, and that means the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, and watch the savings add up. You'll find great deals store-wide, like the Gunsmoke Queen Bed, only $5.99. Get the 5-piece Granada dining set for only $7.49, and save big on the Cascade sofa, now just $4.99. Check out the Doctor's Choice Plush for only $699.99. Plus, 4 years, no interest. But don't wait, the 3-day sale at Furniture Row ends Saturday the 8th.
Steps to a brighter future with Merit Resource Services.
When you are in need of substance abuse disorder treatment and your burdens are too much to bear alone, Merit will help. Our experienced and certified staff offers support recovery for all in need by providing access to quality assessment, education, integrated treatment services, and co-occurring services for substance abuse and behavioral health needs. Merit Resource Services, where we believe in recovery for all.
There's a new tax refund called the Working Families Tax Credit from the Washington State Department of Revenue. Those who qualify could get up to $1,200 back. Visit workingfamiliescredit.wa.gov.
My $6.99 popcorn chicken is back, only at Jack in the Box.
E.T., followed by Extra, tonight at 7 on Cap KVU.
3 Democratic lawmakers in the Tennessee House could be expelled from office after their role in a protest calling for gun control. And Donald Trump is scheduled in court today, becoming the first current or former president to answer to a judge on criminal charges.
And a much nicer morning this morning with sunshine, maybe a small shower or two possible. I'll get you ready for your Tuesday.
From Camp KVUE Local News, this is Good Morning Northwest.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Jill Sperling.
And I'm Jason Valentine. We've made it to Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say Taco Tuesday.
Exactly, because I'm just trying to put a happy spin on Tuesday. Hope
Got
you're having
tacos on the mind.
Yeah,
It's fine.
exactly. Hope you're having a good morning so far. Hope you are as well, Jill, and a much nicer morning this morning than yesterday. We don't see any snowfall. That was a wild morning yesterday.
Was.
Let's take a look outside. We just see a lot of sunshine, maybe a little bit of clouds here or there, but again, folks, and maybe a small shower or two, as I said. But as we look at our radar, just seeing the last vestiges of snow in the upper elevations of the Blue Mountain region, that will soon be moving right out of here. And folks, just really nice conditions are on the way today, though we are staying 5 to 10 degrees off of our average for this time of year. Mostly sunny skies, highs in the mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley. In the Tri-Cities area, we're right in those mid 50s as well. Again, ample sunshine, but late afternoon and early evening is our best chance of a little bit of a spritz. And in the Walla Walla area, I know it doesn't look like it, but it is warmer than we saw yesterday. They were in the mid 40s for their high in Walla Walla and Pendleton. They're going to be in the upper 40s today. We do have showers to talk about very likely as we head along in our work week, but also a nice Wednesday to talk about. And I'll get you ready for your Easter weekend. And that's in my full forecast coming up. But for right now, let's send it back to Jill.
A developing story from Tennessee. A fierce political battle has erupted at the state capitol following last week's deadly school shooting in Nashville. Parents and students have been protesting, demanding new gun laws. And now 3 state lawmakers could be expelled for their behavior during those protests. ABC's Rhiannon Alley has the latest.
This morning, Republicans in Tennessee have taken the first steps to remove 3 Democratic lawmakers, citing their involvement in gun control rallies at the Capitol. The Tennessee House will vote Thursday whether to expel Gloria Johnson, Justin Jones, and Justin Pearson. Republican leaders are already addressing them as former representatives, stripping them of committee assignments after they led supporters with a bullhorn on the House floor last week.
We're talking about providing them guns.
The 3 lawmakers say they were told they broke a House rule.
If this House decides to expel me for exercising our First Amendment right to help elevate the voices in our community who want to see us act to prevent gun violence, then they can do as they feel they must. But I and we must always stand up for what we believe to be right and just.
But Republicans say the 3 participated in disorderly behavior and intentionally brought disorder and dishonor to the House of Representatives. Protesters pushing for tougher gun laws have packed Tennessee's Capitol in response to last week's school shooting in Nashville. Students gathered at the Capitol yesterday after a school walkout, carrying signs and reading the names of the 6 people killed. Police have released new details about last week's attack, saying the shooter planned it for months and fired 152 rounds. In response, Governor Bill Lee has proposed a plan to strengthen school safety, including $140 million for armed security guards at all public schools. The governor also wants to add more mental health resources. Rhiannon Alley, ABC News, New York.
Notably absent from governor's announcement were any calls to tighten the state's access to guns. The governor and Republican-controlled legislature have moved to loosen gun laws in recent years. 2 Florida political leaders landed in police custody Monday night after being arrested at a protest. Democratic Party Chairwoman Nikki Fried and Senate Minority Leader Lauren Book were protesting a new bill passed by the Florida Senate earlier Monday. The bill prohibits abortion after 6 weeks with exemptions for the mother facing life-threatening harm, victims of rape, incest, and human trafficking. Police say the 2 leaders were among 11 who refused to leave the premises after they were asked multiple times. They say they arrested them for trespass after warning them. So far, no word yet on their release. Today, former President Donald Trump will become the first president, current or former, to surrender on criminal charges. It's believed there could be some 24 counts, including felonies stemming from hush money payments in the final weeks of the 2016 election. ABC's Morgan Norwood is at the criminal courthouse with more on this historic case and the timeline for today's arraignment.
This morning, one of the nation's busiest courts will receive its highest profile defendant yet. Former President Donald Trump set to surrender on criminal charges. Trump waving as he arrived in New York Monday afternoon, the streets blocked off to make way for his motorcade. It's the same convoy that will escort him to the courthouse later today. The Secret Service will deliver him to the court to be arrested. He won't be handcuffed. But what's still unknown, if Trump will have a mugshot taken, and will it be made public? Also unknown, whether the judge will place a gag order on the case.
I think there's a good chance the judge will issue some sort of gag order, because the last thing the court, or frankly anybody, wants is tainting of the jury pool.
Last night on Fox, Trump's lawyer disputed that.
Can't be, won't happen. I don't believe anyone's even looking for that.
Trump will stand before a judge for arraignment on some 24 charges, including felonies. The charges stem from hush money payments to porn actress Stormy Daniels weeks before the pivotal 2016 presidential election, and allegedly disguised as ordinary legal expenses. For days, Trump has lashed out at Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, and in the hours before boarding for New York, attacking the presiding judge, Juan Merchan, as a Trump-hating judge who would never give him a fair trial. Claims Trump's own lawyer would not repeat.
No, I don't believe the judge is biased. I mean, the president's entitled to his own opinion.
Trump has called for supporters to protest his arrest, and here in New York, the city is on alert. Mayor Eric Adams with a stark warning.
Our message is clear and simple. Control yourselves. New York City is our home, not a playground for your misplaced anger.
Now, there will be no video cameras inside the courtroom, but the judge will allow 5 still photographers to take photos before the arraignment starts. Now, once Trump leaves this courthouse, he'll head back to Mar-a-Lago, where he plans to speak later tonight. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.
Jason Valentine returns now with a look at your morning weather forecast.
We're going to have some sunshine this morning, a beautiful Tuesday. Still pretty chilly, though. I'll get you ready for your Tuesday and the week ahead, my forecast that's coming up.
Plus, one tall teen had some difficulty finding shoes that fit until one Basketball Hall of Famer stepped up to help out.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Floor scuffs, tears, and nasty scratches. Forget them for good with Ruby Sliders, the chair leg covers that stretch to fit most chairs and make floor marks a thing of the past. Slide it here, slide it there, slide it anywhere. Just slip them on and keep your floors looking like new. They fit any size or shape furniture leg and glide effortlessly. Forget flimsy felt pads and caps that don't fit. Just stretch it on and slide it. Call or click now to get Ruby Sliders for as low as 99 cents with free shipping.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Hi, I'm Stan. Welcome to my Stan Talk. My theory, it's called Triple Play because you can have fun on land, sea, and air. On land, bowling, XD Dark Ride, and others. At sea, all the slides and pools in Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park. In air, the ropes course, Nebula Drop Tower, and new zip ride. Or maybe the owner just like triple cheeseburgers. Thanks, everyone!
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
Mildly entertaining.
I will take that.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard. We need a hose. Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Jennifer Garner talks her new TV project with pal Reese Witherspoon.
I couldn't jump at it fast enough, honestly.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on Cap KView.
For the first time in a while, the road ahead of us looks good. And it's about time. Since 1989, Arrow Construction Supply has been Washington and Idaho's leading provider of products and services for asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. We have all the products and equipment for sale and rent to get the job done. So if you're ready to make your road home as smooth as the road ahead, then you'll want Arrow paving the way. Arrow Construction Supply.
It's one of the most awesome sights in the Pacific Northwest.
It's hard to decide which direction to look at. It's a very humbling experience.
And it's just a short drive from the Tri-Cities.
You appreciate what we've been given.
Fly the Northwest over Palouse Falls. Cap gave you local news at 6 tonight.
Barney's had the best dressing room lighting, and they knew that if you lit women well, they would buy anything.
Next live, Emma Thompson and Mel B.
Today at 9 on Cap KVU.
Welcome back, everyone, on this Tuesday morning. Well, a teenager from Michigan admittedly has, well, huge feet, Jill. Eric Kilburn is 6 feet, 10 inches tall and wears a size 23 shoe.
Wow, and he says he's had trouble finding a good pair of shoes that will fit him. Former NBA player Shaquille O'Neal heard about the shoe problem and reached out to Kilburn. O'Neal has a shoe deal with Reebok, and the company sent Kilburn some shoes.
Under Armour also is trying to help. Kilburn says he's never had this many options for footwear before.
I'm sure.
So hopefully if the shoe fits, Kilburn will wear it. I'm sure he will. That is fantastic. Size 23.
Wow.
That's over double my size.
Yeah.
I'm a 9.5.
Wow.
I'm not even double digits.
Well, I'm sure he'll be much more comfortable now that he has a pair of shoes that fit.
I love it. And, Shaquille O'Neal always seems to be kind of a very nice gentleman. All right, quick look outside, everyone. Your first alert weather forecast is coming right up. We'll get you ready for a pretty Tuesday ahead. That's next.
Plus, a shocking scene on a Washington beach as the body of a whale washes ashore. How experts think it got there. Next on Good Morning Northwest.
Special report. Spectrum just launched Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and one free line of unlimited mobile with talk, text, and data. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
I'm getting backyard cookout vibes. Inside? Oh, that's the new DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger. Now you can take the backyard anywhere with honey barbecue sauce and house-made Hidden Valley Ranch. You guys are taking this backyard anywhere thing really seriously. Maybe next time you'll take that DQ Backyard Bacon Ranch Signature Stack Burger to, the actual backyard.
We need a hose.
Only at DQ. Happy tastes good.
Situated in the heart of Washington wine country, the Prosser House by John Gray is a place you won't want to miss. John's international culinary training brings amazing cuisine to the table. Treat yourself and someone special to a meal you won't soon forget. We'll see you at the Prosser House.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Your hometown store has a wide selection of everything egg-related. Plus, we're the largest Purina dealer in Hermiston. Products you trust from people who care. Northwest Farm Supply in Prosser, Hermiston, and Othello.
This week, when Jason Bateman and Marlon Wayans are live on GMA, one thing is for sure.
I can't tell that joke. Can I say that in the morning?
Anything can happen. Plus, Ali Wong and Christine Coe live this week on
Good Morning America.
Where's the most mouth-watering pizza and best salad bar in town? Well, Hubby's Pizza, of course. And with the lunch special starting as low as $10.49 for a 2-topping Pee-wee pizza and a medium drink, why go anywhere else? Delicious, mouth-watering food with only the freshest ingredients. It's lunchtime and I'm going to Hubby's Pizza, a hometown favorite for nearly 45 years.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen. Now, Cap KVU First Alert weather with Jason Valentine.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Oh, look at what we're going to be seeing today. Much better than yesterday morning, especially for the Mid-Columbia and the Blue Mountain region. Pretty similar to what we saw yesterday for Yakima and Toppenish area. Thank you to the Legend Skycam network. A very nice Tuesday is ahead. So no snow, except for in the upper elevations of the Blues, and that's starting to dissipate. Just a nice day ahead. We do have a warming trend soon, but unfortunately it's going to be followed very swiftly by a cooling trend. So just the last bits of snow in the upper elevations of the Blue Mountain region. Other than that, we're looking at just very nice conditions. Now you could see just a very quick shower or two. Even this morning, best chance will be in the later afternoon to early evening hours, and just little bits and pieces coming through our areas. Very quick if it does come to your region. So as we head into Wednesday, a very nice day until we get to very late Wednesday into Thursday morning. We have more shower activity coming in, and it looks to be sticking with us in the morning hours and just on and off into our evening. So just a little bit of shower activity to talk about. And we're going to see off and on showers as we head into Friday and possibly even Saturday. So our current temperatures right around that freezing mark. Our outlier is Prosser at 26. Yakima improved by about 9 degrees in the last hour, so good news there. Still very chilly this morning, a crisp morning as you head out the door. So our average temperatures were for the Tri-Cities at 63. We're going to be below it for the next 2 days. So all of our areas are going to warm up either Thursday or Friday. For the Tri-Cities area, it'll be Thursday, and then we'll just have a steady increase until we get to Monday, and then we're going to see a steep decrease as we get into the rest of our next work week. So I guess enjoy these average temperatures while they're on their way. We do have some double-digit winds, mostly in the northeastern part of Oregon, Prosser, Toppenish, even Walla Walla. These will slow down as we move along in the day. More or less light winds are on the way, and we're going to see 11 to 15 mile per hour at times tomorrow and possibly on Thursday. But for Friday and Saturday, as we enter our weekend, 15 to 20 mile per hour to 25 mile per hour winds are expected. So a little bit of breeze as we head into our weekend. So our countdown, we're 2 days away from the Tri-City Dust Devils home opener Thursday night. Easter, 5 days away. The NFL draft right here on Cap KVU ABC, 3 weeks from Thursday. So looking forward to all of those. As we head into our Tuesday, mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley. Ellensburg right at 50 degrees, so a little warmer there. In the Mid-Columbia, we're still right in those mid-50s like we were yesterday, but still, folks, a much nicer morning and plenty of sunshine on the way. And for the lovely Blue Mountain region, we're a little warmer. Upper 40s. We were in the mid 40s yesterday. We'll see those areas start to warm up as we get into the latter part of the week as well. So for the Yakima region, right in those mid 50s through tomorrow. Then those showers come in Wednesday night into Thursday, on and off showers. Looks like more sustained showers will be in the Yakima Valley area, Kittitas County area. Then for our weekend, we're right around that 60-degree mark and a little warmer for your Monday. And then that cool down comes back. Overnight lows, though, above the freezing level starting Wednesday late night into our weekend. In the Tri-Cities area, mid to upper 50s through tomorrow, mid 60s Thursday through Sunday, and Monday, 70 degrees. But for your day-to-day, slight chance of a shower here and there, especially late afternoon to early evening hours. Other than that, plenty of sunshine. Should be a beautiful day today. And hey, a beautiful Wednesday is on the way as well.
Researchers are trying to find out how a gray whale that washed up on a Washington beach died. The 40 feet long animal was said to be alive last Monday, though it looked emaciated. Researchers say it hadn't had food to eat. Now, this isn't the first time the body of a dead whale washed up along a West Coast beach. Just this year alone, there have been 4 strandings so far. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration released a report late last year saying the gray whale populations along the coast are in a continued decline. They say it has been doing so for the past 2 years. Researchers believed the storms are washing up the carcasses that would have otherwise stayed in the ocean. A federal judge in Alaska has ruled oil drilling in the National Petroleum Reserve can start for now. That's while 2 separate lawsuits filed by environmental and indigenous groups to stop it move through the court system. They had asked the judge to stop ConocoPhillips from the so-called Willow Project until the cases are decided. The lawsuits both argue the Biden administration's environmental analysis violates federal law. They say it needs to take into account how carbon emissions could impact threatened species. A spokesperson for ConocoPhillips says the analysis satisfies all legal requirements. Advocates say the Willow Project would create jobs and decrease dependence on foreign oil. We'll be right back with the morning sprint and a final check on your forecast. But first, a look at what's ahead on Good Morning America.
In this morning's GMA First Look, meet the 4 NASA astronauts taking America back to the moon.
What's it like telling your families, like, hey, I'm going really, really far into space?
Depends on which family member. I think it's a little different when you're telling your parents. Yeah. Even they told me it's a little bit different as a parent to watch your child go that far.
This eager crew blasting off late next year on the 10-day Artemis II mission, helping NASA pinpoint exactly where the next moon crew should land in 2025.
What are you most excited about with this particular mission?
We would be lying if we didn't say we want to be 8,000 miles from the moon, look out the window, see the moon, and look back at all of us. That is going to just take our breaths away.
And we'll have much more with the crew of Artemis II coming up at 7 a.m. With your GMA First Look, I'm Gio Benitez, ABC News, Houston.
Asthma isn't pretty. It's the moment when you realize that a good day is about to become a bad one. But then I remembered that the world is so much bigger than that with Trelegy. Because 1 dose a day helps keep my asthma symptoms under control. And with 3 medicines and 1 inhaler, Trelegy helps improve lung function so I can breathe easier for a full 24 hours.
Trelegy won't replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Trelegy contains a medicine that increases risk of hospitalizations and death from asthma problems when used alone. When this medicine is used with an inhaled corticosteroid, like in Trelegy, there is not a significant increased risk of these events. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase risk of thrush and infections. Get emergency care for serious allergic reactions. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
What a wonderful world. Ask your doctor about once daily Trelegy for asthma, because breathing should be beautiful.
Now, the morning sprint.
Time right now is 6:51. We're going to get to Jason's local forecast in a moment, but first a look at this morning's top stories. Yesterday, a jury in Snohomish County convicted a 51-year-old Kennewick man of killing an Everett police officer over 1 year ago. The Everett Daily Herald reports Officer Dan Rocha was on patrol when he saw Richard Rotter moving guns in the parking lot of a Starbucks. Rotter, a convicted felon, was not allowed to have guns. Police body camera video shows when Rocha went to arrest Rotter, Rotter shot the officer several times, then ran over him while leaving the scene. Rotter crashed a few blocks away. The jury found him guilty of aggravated first-degree murder. He's set for sentencing 2 weeks from yesterday. Both the Yakima County and Kittitas County Sheriff's offices support a bill that would give them more discretion when it comes to when they can and cannot pursue a vehicle. They say ideally they'd avoid pursuits altogether, but sometimes the danger of letting them go outweighs the danger of risking a police chase. In cases where they suspect someone's committed a violent crime and might do it again if not taken into custody immediately, or if they're not sure who's in the driver's seat. They say that's why although flock cameras that track license plates are useful, they're not a replacement for pursuits.
The flock cameras don't always identify who's behind the wheel. Matter of fact, we often cannot tell who's behind the wheel. So what does that take? It's personal contact with the deputy.
Law enforcement officials say lawmakers are working on a potential fix, but say it doesn't go far enough. That bill is working its way through the legislature, but it's not yet scheduled for a final vote, and the end of the 2023 session is coming up this month. State lawmakers have until April 12th, which is next Wednesday, to finish voting on proposals. The session ends on April 23rd. WSU Tri-Cities unveiled a new statue Monday morning. It's a replica of the Cougar statue on the Pullman campus, commissioned and donated by WSU alum Gary Schneidmiller. He is hoping to bring this statue to each Washington State University campus WSU Tri-Cities Chancellor Sandra Haynes explained that the campus is doing a lot to expand toward meeting the needs of the community, focused in energy and energy production.
Behind us is the Bioproduct Sciences Engineering Laboratory, and just last week we announced that we have a partnership with Snohomish County in sustainable aviation fuel. So a lot of research goes on in that building around bioproducts, bio-natural gas, biodiesel, and sustainable aviation fuel.
Chancellor Haynes says the university is also hoping to have more announcements coming at the end of the month with the Institute for Northwest Energy Futures as they look at how to move into a decarbonized future. We have an update this morning about 9-year-old Emily Wynn, the Tri-Cities golfer who competed at the National Drive, Chip and Putt Finals in Augusta, Georgia. Emily placed 5th in her division and had the highest putt score in the group. A total of 80 junior golfers made their way from regionals to compete in the National Skills Competition, which is designed to get children and young teens interested in the sport. And local baseball is back. The Tri-City Dust Devils invite fans to tonight's first ever Fan Fest. That's at Giesa Stadium tonight at 6. The Boys of Summer return to the Diamond for their season opener this Thursday, April 6th. Fans can get a magnet schedule and will get to see fireworks after the game. Local dams operated by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers on stretches of the Snake and Columbia rivers will increase water flow. The aim of the spring spill to help salmon, especially juvenile fish and steelhead, reach the Pacific Ocean. Changes in dam protocol during this time aim to allow the fish to pass through fish ladders and other open pathways through the dams. The water will flow over spillways instead of through turbines. The operation began yesterday on the lower Snake River and will begin this upcoming Monday on the lower Columbia. A warning about releases from Mackay Reservoir in Oregon that could cause potential hazards from higher stream levels. You should especially be aware of fluctuating water levels between the reservoir and the Umatilla River. According to the Bureau of Reclamation, the reservoir may release more water to maintain safe operations and to allow additional water to move into the system. In fact, water levels may fluctuate in the coming months as rain and snowmelt continue to add to the reservoir. Mackay Creek could run at full capacity, and you might notice higher water levels downstream of the dam.
My goodness, a beautiful Tuesday morning, and it is going to be a very nice day today, though we have a little bit of shower activity possible today on our radar. We're just seeing the last bits of that snow in the upper elevations of the Blues, and still just little systemlets, or we're just going to see just quick little shower possible, but again, it should be moving on very quickly. If you do see a little bit of precipitation this morning, it'll move along very fast. So we are right around that freezing mark, and Yakima right at 32. Prosser still very chilly at 25. So folks, with mostly clear skies, do expect to see these cooler conditions to continue for at least the next couple of hours. So bundle up as you're heading out the door if you're doing so anytime soon. Wind speeds, we're seeing double digits in northeastern Oregon, Prosser, Walla Walla, Toppenish. These winds will slow down as we move along into our day. Should be more or less light winds tomorrow, but we do expect those winds to return as we get to our weekend. 15 to 25 mile per hour winds on your on your Friday and your Saturday. So today for your Tuesday, highs a little bit warmer in places, mid to lower 50s for the Yakima Valley, 50 degrees for Ellensburg. Over in the lovely mid-Columbia, we're right in the mid-50s as well, maybe a touch warmer. And we are warmer in the Blue Mountain region. They barely got to the mid-40s yesterday, so they're in the upper 40s today. And we'll see all of our areas start to warm up either on Thursday or Friday as we look at a warmer, above average weekend on the way. But once we get that heating trend, we're going to cool back down as we get into our next work week. But folks, for your Tuesday, mid to lower 50s, plenty of sunshine, maybe a spritz or two in the late afternoon. Jill.
Thanks for joining us on Good Morning Northwest. Cap KVU Local News is back tonight at 5.